It's nice how our community is growing. Hello, everybody.
Yay!
Yay.
Happy
Everybody is,
Friday! Happy
yes.
Friday!
And it just seemed like we just started the week, but with that 3-day weekend,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
threw me off because one's like, wait a minute, today's Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday because Monday was. So, yeah, we are
Understand.
at
Yes,
the end of another week already. This year
I
is just
know.
flying by.
I know. It is.
And
Kind of scary in some ways, though. Too fast. Don't
yeah,
want it to
it's
go
just
too fast. Yeah.
I know I just looked at the schedule and go, wait a minute, this just seemed like yesterday, and that was already
I
two
know.
weeks ago.
I hear you. I hear you.
So
Yeah.
everybody who comes in later on replay or on chat, please help me welcome Aley from Heart and Soul
Thank
Connected back
you.
to my channel. Aley
Thanks,
was
Amy.
last on my channel during the holidays last year for the silver and gold
Oh,
spin
yeah.
of color. We had a blast with that.
We did have a blast. Yeah. I
I
enjoy working
love
with you.
that. It was
Yep.
wonderful.
Uh-huh.
So as in the thumbnail, Aley and I are going to be it's harvest season. And this is my favorite time of the year. And I thought, oh, well,
And
this will be
mine.
perfect because Aley has lived on the East Coast and she's
Mm-hmm.
experienced the fall season on the East Coast. And now being on the West, it's a whole different experience. So I thought,
It
oh,
is. Yeah.
perfect time to invite Aley back on to talk
Thank you,
about
Heather.
our
Yeah.
favorite harvest memories and goodies and things. But before we get start any further, Aley's information is in the description, the link to her channel. Aley has a whole smorgasbord of links that you can click on for Amazon, for her Venmo, for Zoom for private readings. And now, with that said, I'm going to let Aley go and share what's going on with her channel and what she's been up to.
Thank you so much, dear.
You're
Well,
welcome.
I'm thrilled to be back, and I also have noticed that you're coming on with Sherry. Is it tomorrow on with Cobalt Blue, and that's
Yes.
another one of my favorite colors. So I just had to say that I hope you are going to have to watch it because I love that color, and I
Mm,
look forward to that for you.
I love doing those. Yeah.
Oh, I
Because of
bet you
being an
do.
artist. So I have to
Yes,
talk about the
absolutely.
colors.
That's it. Well, and I am a September baby, although I'm a Libra, not a Virgo. So it's at the end of the month, and cobalt blue is very close to blue sapphire, which is my birthstone. So that's another reason why I like it so much. But I do have Tuda speaks on tomorrow. She comes on every time. Hello, Sherry.
Speak up.
Hi,
Sherry, were your
Patricia.
ears ringing?
Yeah, your ears should have been
They
ringing.
were burning? What?
That's right. Cobalt blue lady. Hi,
Hi,
Patricia.
Patricia.
I have JJ coming on. She comes on with me every double, like 88
I
77
saw that. That's
99.
very
Yeah, yeah,
cool.
yeah. So she'll be on with me
JJ's
tomorrow.
awesome.
And Sunday is my speaking to spirit with two ladies that will be on. And Monday I've got a couple of shows. One's with Deborah Zackow, who is she has her own tarot deck,
Yep.
and she's just
I
on
want a
Marina's
copy.
channel. Yeah,
I won a
clarity.
copy last week.
That's right, you did on Marina's channel. Did
Yep,
you?
with
Yeah.
Deborah, and then she's going to be a guest next week on my
Oh,
channel.
excellent. So everybody's
She's a hoot.
welcoming. She is a hoot, and we're
I
all
love
welcoming
her.
Deborah. So she's coming back because she's a
Hi,
member
Kelly. Oh,
of
that's
my
nice.
channel. So hi, KK. Nice
Yeah, I
to
was just
see
emailing
everybody.
her, and we're bantering back and forth. We're laughing. I'm like, it's like an old soul. It's just like
Yeah,
somebody that
yeah,
it's like a comfortable sweater. You put it
yep. No,
on, and
she
it
is very
feels
much
right.
that way.
You
That's
know.
right. Yep. She's really quite a nice guest. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Bella. Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody, for popping in. So, Aley, what is your favorite part about the upcoming fall season?
Oh God. Well, I would
Being an East Coaster and a West
East Coaster.
Coaster.
I
Mhm.
absolutely always love the change of color. I miss it when I'm not there, but I will say that the West Coast here, we don't have the color diversity as you all
Mhm.
do in New England and even in New York
Hello,
State.
Mary.
Hi, Mary. But we do
I
have the
love what I
cooler
said.
weather and it
Mhm.
smells good. And I love pumpkins and I love
Oh,
apples.
at the minute you said pumpkins, Mary
Hmm.
typed in
Pumpkins.
pumpkins.
I
Yep.
love pumpkin everything. I just had some pumpkin loaf yesterday with cream cheese frosting, and it was
Oh,
delicious.
that sounds
Hi,
delicious.
spiritual. Yeah.
That's a
Yep,
rain.
yep,
Yep.
I know. So yeah, how about you? What is it that you really like? about the fall
Oh,
season, Heather?
well, being an artist, I love the colors. That's
Uh-huh.
when it's like spring when the early flowers start coming out with those colors. But for me, it's fall, because you
Yeah.
still have some of those blooming colors from the late flowers. And then you
True.
have the trees turning at the same time,
Uh-huh.
and you have that cooler temperature. Me, as I've gotten older, I prefer like
Oh, me
70,
too.
75, and
Yeah.
it's just like there's like a little bit of crispness to the air. It
Yeah.
smells fresher.
Yeah.
The colors just inspire me to want to create, and it's a time where I really start to slow down, and I start because I think I'm an because my even though my birthday's I'm considered a winter baby, I'm very
Hmm.
much an autumn
An
because I
autumn
love
person.
the rich,
Hmm.
deep colors. This is where I feel like I'm most in my personal power, if that makes sense. It's like some
No, it
people feel
does.
like they're,
Yeah.
in summer, or they really get charged in spring. And even, in some winter, some people are like, for me, it's very much autumn. It's when I just really go into that hermit mode, into
I
that,
get it. I
you
get
know,
it. It's always school for me too. It's always gears up in the fall. But I wonder, Heather, if your complexion is not, you've heard like people have summer
and,
color, winter color.
and I
Are
have
you
an
an
autumn.
autumn?
Hmm.
Yeah, because I could tell by the colors on you. You
Yeah.
just look like it fits you. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
And we
Yep.
got Tomato Canning, Spiritual Rain.
There
She
you
has
go,
she has her
spiritual
own
rain.
channel too, not
Oh,
with just for her spiritual, but she also has one for her kitchen, where she
oh,
talks about, I believe, her canning and favorite foods and things. And she's also an artist, and she has an artist channel. So
oh,
everybody,
that's fabulous.
make sure,
Yeah.
Rain, I think you are a mod. People who have a channel, please go ahead and put it in the chat if you like. Let's see. Sherry says, I'm on the opposite side of the smell. Oh,
Oh, Sherry. Did you have a bad experience with pumpkin schnapps or something?
oh,
Oh
yeah,
God.
that doesn't.
Yeah. Hi, Jessica Lynn.
Hi, Jessica.
Yay.
Welcome back. It's nice to see you. And right
Mhm.
now, where we are, we're getting every year the stores, well, mostly Wegmans here, they put out these cinnamon brooms.
Oh yes.
And so it's time for my yearly cinnamon broom.
Cinnamon broom, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So I
They
just
smell
love this.
so good,
And,
honest to God. And
and
you know you can
apple
refresh them
cider.
by you just put a little bit of spray a little water on them and it will bring back the smell if you happen to lose
Activate
it.
them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
got the gallon of our apple cider already with the
Oh,
cinnamon, and I like to water it down, so I flavor my water with a little bit of the apple cinnamon. That's really good. Hey,
yes.
Jackie. Hello. Thanks for
Hello.
making it. She says it's
Scorching hot
scorching hot in
Ireland.
Ireland.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
We'll
Jackie, I
send you
gotta
some
talk to you.
we'll send you some nice cool breezes, Jackie. How about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right across the waters to you, my dear.
Uh-huh.
So let me make sure I'm not missing. People are sharing. So Mary says, I have a huge garden. Oh, and I will subscribe to your. Nice.
Oh, that's
And
great. That's great.
I haven't had
Yeah.
any issues. I know some readers may have had issues with links in the chat, but I haven't experienced anything. So if you want to go ahead and share anybody's channel that is in the chat currently, that would
Mhm.
be fine. It's abnormal. I believe it is. I
Uh,
hear it's usually a lot cooler, a lot wetter
yeah.
out
Well, we're
in
dealing with so many different
yeah.
weather changes due to the climate. Absolutely.
Me too, Bella. They smell so good. And they also sent the pine cones
Yes,
too. And
yes.
they have them in the
She's been
bags.
down with Bella's been down with C. She doesn't want to say the word, and we won't either.
Oh,
I'm sorry that you're
sorry, honey.
dealing. There's a lot of people dealing with that right now.
I
Take
had
care of
that in
yourself, dear.
February.
Yeah. Do you?
I did. Yeah. That's why I was
Oh, you.
missing the
Oh,
Mystic
yes, you
Sisterhood for a
did.
while.
You did
Mm-hmm.
get that bad.
Yeah.
You got it bad. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually I was treated bad at the hospital after my doctor told me to go there, and the attending doctor wasn't very nice to me. But
Oh,
I had to go in because they just needed to make sure my oxygen levels were okay and
yeah.
everything. So
Yeah.
it took a few weeks, but plenty of fluids and bed rest, and I had my
Hmm.
art, to help me through.
That's good.
So
Yeah.
Hello,
Well, this
my
is a new
dear.
one.
Your
Yeah, two
question
weeks.
disappeared.
Yes.
So,
Would you put it up again, Miss Tarot D?
yes.
I saw it
Yeah.
earlier, and for some reason, it just zoomed out. So
It
I did notice that you wanted a reading about your brother, but I couldn't remember his name. So put it up there.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm sorry, Bella.
Yeah.
I'm
It
sending
took
you
me
lots
about
of
a
love.
month. It took me three
Yeah.
weeks and then like an extra week and then but just a lot of bed rest, drink plenty of fluids, find something that's comforting. I had, my
Mhm.
fur babies and I had Shan
Yeah.
making sure I had my cups of tea with honey in it. So yeah.
I
And
have a very dear friend who has had long COVID since 2020, and she can't work. Basically, she can't function. And she's a single
oh, that's
woman. And I feel
unfortunate.
really bad for her. She's very young. She's only in her mid 50s. So it's sad to see that, some people have a worse time than others.
Yeah.
But,
So everybody
oh,
sends some positive and healing energy
definitely.
towards Bella. Very
Yeah,
gentle, very calm so we don't
that's
start
right.
her. But for something like with COVID or C-19, whatever you want to call it, some people call it crotch 19, which I find kind of fun. I was just like, well, it's a little crass, but at the same time, you do kind of
Uh-huh.
feel crotchety when you got it. You're like, oh. So, but yeah,
uh,
nice gentle waves of healing energy,
that's right.
um, to everybody. Oh my goodness, 300 pounds. Too bad I didn't live near rain. Oh my
I
goodness, I'd be like
know.
knocking on the door.
And my mother-in-law used to make salsa with all her tomatoes, and it was the
Hmm.
best damn salsa I ever tasted. It was so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shan likes to make a pico de gallo when he's in, when he
Uh-huh.
feels like it helps his immune system. So he gets the cilantro, he gets the tomato, the onion, and when he's cutting that cilantro and stuff, oh, that just, and I'm like, close
Uh-huh.
the door.
Yeah, yeah, I
But
get
it's
it.
hot,
I get
but
it.
it just clears out everything and
Clears out your
feels a lot
nose.
better.
Oh, good. Miss Tara
So
D put
there we
up her
go.
question. There you go. Yeah. And
So
she says
Allie,
she's on a legal high right now. I love that. That's so
yeah.
good
Yes,
for
if
you.
we
I
can
know
all
that it
send
was
some
a
Miss
hard
Tarot D
time.
some healing energy
Yeah,
too. Today was a
definitely.
treatment day, so lots of
Yeah,
healing energy, to
yeah.
everybody because we don't know what really everybody's going through right
That's
now.
right. That's right.
So
That's right.
lots of healing energy to all of
Uh-huh.
us. Okay, Jessica. Yes, we're doing actually energy readings today for the fall.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Tarot D on wanted
I got my
this
cards
question.
out for you. Yeah.
Okay, go. So I'll
Yeah.
I'll let you go right ahead with that. And Jessica, I have you start. And if anybody
Okay.
would like an energy reading for the fall season as we're coming into it, fall and harvest and all that good stuff, go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and put that into the chat in the big
All right.
me so I can see.
All right, Miss Tara D, I'm using my beloved dead cards that I got yesterday, or that I started using yesterday, that are just beautiful. And look at the gold on the edges. I just love
That's
them. So
beautiful. I love gilding.
I'm so sorry that you lost your brother, and but I'm glad that you feel him, because I'm sure that you have that ability to probably even communicate with him, and already have communicated with him. Oh, this is fun. All right. So my first card here is this is Queen Victoria. Look at her here. She was so stoic, and oh my God, But it says sovereign, sovereign. So I get the feeling that first of all, that maybe Claudio was kind of a funny guy. I don't know.
Mm.
Be interesting to know. Was he funny? Did he like to joke a lot? Did he fool her? I don't know if that's true. You'll have to let me know. Oh, his daughter's name is Victoria. Oh my God.
Chills, Allie. What are
Okay,
you
then this is definitely
doing?
for you. Definitely for you. Okay. So maybe he's wanting you to say hello to my daughter, because she's everything in my world. So, there you go. Was he an academic? Because I'm getting here academic, but, think about this, the way that this person is coming across. It could be that you may not have gone to to get a higher degree, but you were always looking at and learning things, learning and learning and learning. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning over here, Miss Tarot D. I'm having a blast, and I'm also learning from you because I'm watching you. And I really feel as though, he's just your protector. But he worked at a school. Oh my God. Oh,
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
wow. These are definitely cards for you. All right, the last one I get is entertainment. When I got this yesterday for somebody, I was thinking that the person on the other side was saying, "This is so entertaining. Thank you for bringing me on. Am I on TV? Are you talking?" That people didn't do this when I was around, or if they did, maybe not, but finds it very entertaining. But look, there's 4 or 5, I don't know how many brothers or relatives you have. Not at all. That's he worked at a school. But was he kind, I mean, at the very least, he may have been a fun guy, may have been a very fun guy. Or he may think this whole thing, asking the cards about him from the other side, is really entertaining. I've seen that happen before where people go, "Oh my God, am I famous? I'm on TV now," because YouTube, uh, we can play it on a TV. Anyway, Miss Tarot D, that's what I get from him. And also, I pulled another card that is a messenger card. Look at this. There's a beautiful angel standing
Oh,
on
how
top,
beautiful.
and it says, "Guide, announce, and counsel." I think that he's a guide of yours. Oh, he was hysterical. Okay. So yes, he's very entertaining, but he also wants you to know seriously that he's one of your guides and he's always with you. He's with you everywhere at all times. And his son
Wow.
is in a lot of plays. Wow.
And
Well,
has
that
an
definitely was for you.
internship at Disney.
I know, that's fabulous.
Wow.
It definitely
Okay.
was for you, Miss Tarot D. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, the
Worth
cards.
the wait. Worth the wait from last night. Yes.
Yeah. He's very
Thank
chatty.
you,
So
dear.
yes, very
Yeah.
much. He was a warrior. He was the intellect. There's the education. There. These are my new
Yep.
cards. These are the Mystic Palette muted version by Ciro Marchetti, and
Uh-huh.
it's beautiful. Just like you know, he loved knowledge. And I'm also feeling that he was hysterical, but I also feel like there might have been a dry wit. Like he could say something and it would be funny, but it would be because of the intellect. It was kind of dry but very witty.
Mm-hmm.
He really
Mm-hmm.
knew how to, but I also got that he was very loving. I got the Knight of Cups
Oh.
too. Very loving, very like here, offering the cup of love. I'll listen to you, you know, what's
Mm-hmm.
going on, come talk to me. He was always offering like a peace offering, always offering,
Yeah.
his love, his kindness, his compassion. Three cards that I did get show that he went through a lot. I did get the 10 of Wands. These were very difficult, very heavy. I'm not sure how Claudio passed. Seven of Pentacles. Um, it was a wait. Um, it took time. Sometimes these card and other decks say an unsuccessful harvest, or harvesting, or not being able to
Oh.
accomplish something. And so I'm feeling like that he didn't quite do everything that he wanted to do on here, because the Tower moment came and kind of shook things up. So he said, "Let's get that out of the way."
Oh
So
my
I also
God,
got,
Heather, he passed from COVID.
oh my goodness, I didn't know that.
I
You,
am
you might you
so
might have told me,
sorry.
sweetheart, and I may not have
Yeah.
remembered. So I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but here, so Seven of Swords. He's got a brand new start over there. He's there. And I love the eagle because the eagle looks down. Eagle is part of Great Spirit in a lot of indigenous cultures. So you have that eagle energy. He's looking
Mm-hmm.
down on
He
you.
is.
He's got
Yeah.
there's that perspective. And I
Yeah.
also had a pull for my shaman's oracle, and I did get Sky Bridge reunion
Oh.
coming. There will be a reunion. We're all connected spiritually on the other side and on this world, that beautiful jeweled web of connectivity. I did get the disowned self, and it's the root girl. So there are times when you do feel down and you really miss him.
Mhm.
Just know that he is there with you, because I did get the full fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. So you are going to meet him again. You are going to feel his
Oh,
presence. You may already, you said, he has already reached out. But for me too, this also feels like, now that you mentioned his son going for
yep,
schooling or
in
with the
Disney.
internship,
Yeah.
there's a beautiful fortune's wheel there too. So the messages are all saying a lot of, the disowned self feels kind of like grief too. It's kind of like getting rooted down, getting grounded, and just,
Mhm.
when you do that, that's the time when you could probably feel him the most. You can feel his presence. You're in that
Yeah.
meditative, grounded state. So I hope that
Wow.
helped, Miss Tarot D. Much love to you, sweetheart. I'm sorry
Yeah.
you lost your brother.
I know. I know. I am too. I just lost my brother in December, and not from that, but he had emphysema, and so yeah, it's really
Like the
hard. It's
eagle.
really, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You're making beautiful connections here, Miss Tara D. And yes, it is possible he wants you to check in on your
hi,
nephew and
Nancy.
niece. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Nancy.
Alrighty. So right now we have six starred. So I think that will take us right through
Okay.
till the hour.
All righty.
And if we have time, we can do a collective. But
All
first
right.
up is Jessica Lynn. May I have an
Jessica.
energy reading?
Sure thing.
I love I get to use my new cards.
Yeah, it was a lot of hits, Miss Tara D. I feel really good about that. Sometimes we don't know for sure if we're getting the right thing. But
Mm-hmm.
when,
Yeah.
first of all, with Queen
Oh, you're
Victoria, and that's
welcome.
your niece's name, that was
Mm-hmm.
amazing. You're welcome, honey.
Uh, thank you, Mary. Okay, everyone's giving your condolences, Miss Tara D. Yeah. And Nancy did come in. Hello, Nancy. I'm gonna make sure that I acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Jessica Lynn. Ooh, for the upcoming.
Thanks everybody for spending your Friday with us.
Yes. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all.
Yeah. Oh, Jessica.
Here, let me put
Hmm.
you on the. I forgot to do that the last time.
That's
So there we
okay.
go.
That's okay. So, Jessica, I got some really neat cards, and these cards are called Oracle at Delphi. And I don't know if you're aware of what that is. So I'm just going to briefly say that it used to be that people would go to the high priestess, who was the oracle, and it was at Delphi, and they'd talk and ask them for a message. Way back in Greek days, and so this whole the new deck is called Oracle at Delphi, and I just was drawn to it. So the first one I get is musician. So, maybe you're not a musician, but it says to shine, to play. It says to invoke and express. And I would even say your childlike side. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the change in the season, and enjoy all the things. Go on a hayride, sing songs, because they do that on a hayride. Whatever it is that you want to do during the season, it's saying that that's available to you to do. The second one I get is the theater, and I find that most interesting since it kind of goes along with song, but it says participate, challenge yourself, co-create, and contend. And look at this. You can see the statue holding up the theater mask and saying, so maybe you'll go to a play, or maybe you'll be in a play, or maybe another word. Play is just another word. You don't have to go to the theater, but you can still play. Finally, it says calibrate, connect with the divine, stabilize your life, and personify what it is that you wish to make available for you in the season. So if you're wanting to maybe start a new class, or take an art class, or maybe start a journal, or whatever it is that you want to do, that can also be considered play. But I think it's asking you just to step out maybe a little bit of your comfort zone if you already don't do it, and if you already do it, it's asking you to come back, because in this time of the year we're more inside, or we're outside with sweaters, and anyway, enjoy, sweetie, enjoy.
Yes, sweater weather,
Sweater weather.
hot cocoa, hot cider, smelling of the leaves as they're crunching under your feet. Oh, I'm so
Oh
excited.
yeah. Yes,
All right,
yes.
thank you, Allie. I've got cards that go. I mean, this one here was a little bit further down the line, but there's the books. So
Uh-huh.
I have the Six of Cups, and I love the Swan too, because it's all about transformation. So you may be kind of like sitting here, sitting on your laurels, going, "Okay, well, I don't need to learn anything else or any." But there's that cup right there. It's been calling to you. There's something that in this cup, if you go and learn further, there's going to be something transforming. You're going to be learning something new that's going to be very transformative. But to start out with the reading, I did get the Three of Wands, and you've been waiting for that ship to come in. Well, you can't get the message any clearer than that. So you're standing on the shore. This is something that's coming in. I don't know if this is financial, something that you've been working on or waiting for the timing is right. I think to go back and do this learning, you're having to make a decision. And I love this Two of Swords in this
It's
deck.
gorgeous.
This is one of the cards that sold me really on this deck. And I just love it because it's not like she's afraid, or, she knows that she's
She
blindfolded,
knows.
but she
Yeah.
knows how to use those swords. She's not afraid. She knows
Yep.
that she's got two decisions.
Look what's
together.
above her, Heather. A theater mask is
Yep.
above her head.
Yep. Ciro
Wow.
Marchetti loves his theatrics.
I love
cards.
Ciro Marchetti.
So
Yep.
he's got a lot of those in here. So
Sure.
those two swords are coming to a middle. There's kind of like that crossroads kind of like thing. So you're at that
Gorgeous.
middle. There's two things that, a couple different things that you have to make a decision on. Don't wait too long, because the last card I did get, and I just love this little guy here. I have the Fool completing his journey.
Oh.
And he says, "What are you waiting for?" And here's the World card with everything coming in circles. So all this knowledge, all this learning, all coming together is going to be in your hands. So Jessica, I hope that that resonates. He's so cute.
I know. I love that dog. Oh my God.
He's got a lot of cute animals in this.
He does.
This
Oh, that's lovely. Lovely.
All righty. Thank you, Jessica. And I'm just going to check chat really quick. Yep. Boy, say that fast a couple times. Oh, that's so.
Oh, nice. It looks like her dog.
Oh, this dog is repeated in this deck a couple times. So Marchetti loves to use himself in one of the cards, and he also likes to incorporate, from what I understand, people and pets and things. I mean, this is really an incredible deck that I didn't know existed until Ginger Faye from Tarot. Ginger Faye.
I have all his Ciro. I have all his decks, but I'm not a tarot reader, so I never really opened them. But I'm going to do that now.
These are beautiful. They're like, they can be very oracle.
Yeah.
But these you really don't need tarot knowledge. You just look.
I love it, Heather. I'm going to go open them. Yeah.
There's two versions. There's the one that's like the really strong color palette that he uses, and this is known as the muted palette.
Okay.
And so this one
is gorgeous. Really my goodness. Yeah.
Hi, she's going to check that. You do that, Rain. Exactly.
Okay.
Let me put you.
So, KK, I'm using Denise Lynn's Sacred Forest Oracle, which is, I mean, all I keep thinking of is the trees of fall and going out in the woods and seeing all the wonderful, seeing the deer and all that. Anyway, the first one I get is Bear Spirit, and Bear Spirit is all about healing. So you're going to be doing some healing this fall, and bring in Bear Spirit to help you. Remember that Bear Spirit hibernates all winter, but before he does, I believe he has to really, eat quite a bit of stuff to get him through, right? He has to he has to fill his tummy up before he gets too cold out there. So there's Bear Spirit that's offering you healing. The second one I get is my very, very favorite bird in all the world,
Okay, what
the
is it?
hummingbird.
Oh, yes. We've been seeing those this year.
Oh my
They're
God, they're so
beautiful.
beautiful. I love them. And it brings you joy. Hummingbirds bring you joy. And I have to tell you, because I did mention about my brother passing in December, I walked out into my very cold garage, and what was hovering there was a hummingbird. And so for me, the hummingbird represents my brother, because I didn't expect to see one in the dead of winter. But whatever it represents for you, it will bring joy, because they really do. They just to watch them, and they fly backwards. It's so awesome. The last one I got is the Enchanted Fern Grotto. And another card that says refuge. It reminds me of the bear, that you will be taking some time to spend, maybe going inside, working on what it is that you need to work on in order to heal. Oh my
The
goodness,
hermit.
you
The
got the
hermit.
same thing.
I'm sorry. I
Yep.
just had to show that when you said it.
No, that's okay, because that's a synchronicity. That's a sync with you. But look at how
Hi, Bella.
beautiful this woman is. Bye, Bella. Take care. She's just so beautiful. She's all, yes. Oh, they remind you of your grandmother. Okay, that's great. I'm glad to hear that, KK. So you have a connection with them. Anyway, take some
Okay.
refuge. I'm sorry. Yes.
Wow. I just love when cards come out
I
similar.
know.
Just,
I know.
but yeah, this is the I had to share that this is the hermit card, and I just love how human a lot of these
Yes.
cards are. They're not like super like polished or glossed over or
Looks like
anything.
a
It's
real
just
man's
they're
picture.
like
Yeah.
really real people, and they
Yeah.
probably are,
Yeah.
in his life. But I just love the humanness and the
Mm-hmm.
inclusion of animals, the connection of man and animal coming together. It's beautiful. So, Kari, I have the Four of Wands, and I'm going to get this up a little closer because it's like a carnival. It's a carnival house, so it's like for that it's like foundations, celebrations, and it's about time because I did get the Five of Wands. So there's been some sort of conflict. I don't know if this might
Mm.
represent there might have been some, 'cause, the Four of Wands can represent home, community, um, families, any type of whatever you considered, a family or a home or a location. Could even
Mm-hmm.
possibly be a workplace. Whatever it is, there might have been some conflict. There might have been some, unrest, or competition. But there was a little bit of a little bit of a. There's another word I'm trying to use, but there was just maybe a little bit of a disagreement or not seeing eye to eye.
Mm.
Next, this can make sense because in the next card I have the Emperor card, and of course this is the Emperor. The breaking away of, yes, we're very solid, we're very strategic, we're very in control. We're a solid ruler, but yet when you break away the mask, we're human too. So it's
Mm.
that balance
Mm-hmm.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Of so I'm kind of feeling like I don't know if this is home or if this is something to do with work, but I did get the tarot. I mean, not the tarot, the tower card too. So something happened that caused, this conflict or whatever might have caused a bit of a shakeup. Some things had to change. Some things,
Mm-hmm.
were forced basically to change.
Ah,
But the cards that I have after that show good fortune. I have the Three of Wands again. So new things are coming up.
things are coming.
You
Yeah.
planned for something. You want to bring something better. You want to let go of that negative energy. You want to bring something positive into the equation. There you go, right there. And the last card was the Hermit. So
Wow.
going in, taking this time to reflect, um, that beautiful ship that's coming in for me. I feel like that might be peace that you've been working on. I don't know if this is something where finally you're like, okay, I have time. I'm creating time for myself. This is the
Uh-huh.
project I want to do. I need to go within and to
Uh,
regenerate and
she
self
said she's
reflect.
been stepping away from the drama, so that a lot of people around her.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there you go.
Wow. You nailed it, Heather. I want to say hi to Warrior Girl and
I
Dream to take the
saw
gate.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
Kate came in.
It's good to see you, gals.
Kate.
Yeah.
Hi, Warrior Girl. Wow, it's been a minute, Warrior Girl, in my chat. So good to see you.
I know.
Oh,
KK,
beautiful.
you keep
Thank
doing
you.
what you're doing, girl.
Yeah, hon.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Wow.
and I'm getting strong boundaries. You're working on that. That's why you
You're
had that
doing
shift
it.
coming in. You really have manifested taking charge, the emperor, and
Yeah.
saying, these are my boundaries. This is what I want in my life, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to take care of me. So
That's right.
that's perfect.
That's awesome.
So I love this. Did you see this? How she put that in there with the tomatoes?
No, and there's no poundage in those tomatoes, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Aley over. So this is for spiritual.
Let's see what we got for you, Miss Spiritual Rain.
Yes. Boundaries are easy to make, but challenging to enforce.
They are challenging. They are. Yep. So let's see what's going on with you. All right. I'm going to mix up a couple of cards just because that's what they're telling me to do. So I'm going to take one from there. I'm going to take one from there. I love doing that once in a while.
Heinz 57.
Yeah, I love doing that once in a while.
Bit of that.
All right. So, Spiritual Rain, I get the Faith card, which is gorgeous. Look at that. And look at, she's approaching the Oracle at Delphi. And it says hope, anticipate, aspire, and foresee. So whatever it is you're working on this fall, oops, got to go this way. Always get confused. Whatever you're working on this fall, they want you to have faith that it's all going to work out for you. Aspire to do whatever it is that you feel you need to do. And also foresee, if you can, some of the maybe trip ups in the roadway. So just be careful. I find it interesting that faith is the name of the card, but hope is in there as well. And, faith and hope are some of the foundations of our spiritual lives. So that is a great card. And now I'm going to show you an inner child card, which is Bet on You. And there's Elvis. Elvis is a bunny.
Oh, look at it's a bunny.
And Elvis is saying, you may need to get away, girl. You don't necessarily have to go to Las Vegas to do it. But, take a little fun for you. Especially if you're canning 300 pounds of tomatoes, you need a little bit of a break. So maybe save some of the money that you make on if you sell them. I'm assuming you must sell them because keeping 300 jars of tomato, I don't know. So anyway, bet on you. Finally, it says, you're like the phoenix that rises in the fall. It's telling you to transmute your energies. Oh, is that right? That's good.
I love how you're freaking.
Transmute your energies. Look at that. You're like a phoenix rising from the ashes, girl. You're just rising above everything. Yeah. And I don't think it means to go to Phoenix. It's way too hot there. But,
like the heat.
Yeah. Maybe she does. Yeah. But it's always lovely to get this kind of a card because it just means that, we are past and beyond what it is that we're dealing with. And now it's time to transmute that energy into something new. So do that for the fall. Do it before the snow flies, right? If you're in a snow fly situation. Yeah.
All righty. Rain, are you ready? Oh boy. So from the Marchetti deck, really quick, Rain's going to know exactly what this is all about.
Rain, all right.
What has gone on? The 10 of Wands. Okay, hon. 7 of Wands. Standing your ground, holding your space, like you said, those boundaries. This is you, but that could also be him. And then you taking control of those swords again, girl. You had a decision to make. And you know it was the right one. And then really quick, I got sacred contract.
There you go. Part of your sacred contract.
Yep.
Yeah.
Forgiveness, repairing the veil.
Yep.
I did get Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. So this is, there's the desert, there's the phoenix, maybe the desert,
Dust
the
in
trip
the
to Phoenix might be
wind.
a good thing, especially going up to Sedona after, once you get there.
Ooh, yeah.
Will of the Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. So I'm feeling like
Ooh.
you're moving out of stagnation, you're working on shadow work.
Yeah.
And it says here too, sweetheart, confidence in your own magic. Make sure that you take that sword like you did, like she did, with both of her
Mm-hmm.
swords.
Mm-hmm.
There's the swords again.
I love the way she's positioned,
Mm-hmm.
it's the
Yep.
warrior. It's the warrior
Yep.
position. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It shows that
Yep.
she's got confidence. She knows how to use those. She's
Yeah.
blindfolded. She doesn't need to see. And then
That's
the last card is the netcaster. Preparations coming to fruition. So not just preparing your tomatoes for canning, but a lot of other things. Because I know she's been doing
Yeah.
podcast work. She's
Oh,
been
okay.
working on doing her gardening. She's been working on home life. So everything that you're doing, there's just that
It's all
beautiful,
coming to
that
fruition.
beautiful light. It's all coming together, girl. So
Very
and we're
good.
all dust in the wind. Yep,
That's
grab the
right.
lighters. Oh, I don't have my lighter
All
here.
we are is dust in the wind. That's right. I love to bust out in song, don't you, Heather?
Yes, Stan plays that song so beautifully on his guitar. Whenever I hear it, it just brings me to tears. Because that was one of our first songs.
Oh,
that he played for me
look
when
at
we
that.
met. So Rain Jeebus, I won't say frickin'. Girl, I've missed you. Chat. Oh, you're welcome, welcome, welcome. Much love, my dear. Oh, let's see. Did I miss anything? I said, wow, awesome, lighter, and freer. Yes.
Yes, Kate. Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know if you saw this big fall for me. Things happening for me. Lots of moving forward. Yes.
Yeah.
She's
good for you,
her
girl.
net and she's
you do it.
all in.
Remember to take care of thyself. Yes. There you go.
And even Dream Kate's like, yes. So, oh, this is why. Toasted tomato sandwiches with mayo. I like to have turkey on it. I like to have maybe like honey roasted.
Just a tomato sandwich. Nothing else on it. Just tomato. Not meat. Just, I love it. Yes.
It does sound good.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
next up is Jackie's Moon, Crystal Moon.
All right.
I think this is the first time I've read for Jackie. So.
Oh, Mary, okay. I will. Yeah. Mary wants me to talk about that. So
sure. I'm going to go ahead and I'll star that just in case.
All right. Thanks, honey. Yeah, so we can do it later. Yep. Yep.
And so this is for Jackie. I'm going to put you on over. Oh, Jackie. Oh, different deck for Jackie. Ooh. Because I have so many of them.
Right, I know. Isn't it fun? All right, Jackie.
Oh,
general reading. I might do what I did with Spiritual Rain and just kind of pull from 3 different decks because it's just fun. Oh, that's cool, Katie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
was just talking about my dad because I was cutting up radishes today and I love them. My dad brought in radishes in my life and green olives, but not sardines. I won't eat those. Wow. Okay. So, Miss Jackie, I pulled the Enchanter card for you. Ooh, look at the Enchanter. She's wearing red because red is so
the lady in red.
The lady in red. It says to magnetize, open, reveal, and manifest that which you want. And this woman is stepping right out on that stage and she's saying, here I am. I don't know if she's doing a belly dance or what, but she's magnetizing the audience for sure. And she is open to reveal what it is that she wants. And then she lets it go for it and allows it to come in as she manifests what it is. She doesn't focus too much time on it after she lets it go. And then I pulled an inner child card and it says, you have a natural connection, looks like to nature. I don't know if you have a flower garden or you like gardens or you just like being out in nature, but the fall is the most perfect time to be out there anyway. That's what I like. I love to take walks in the fall because the air is crisp and cool and it's just, I don't know. And then I get home and I want to have, like Heather says, some cider or something or a pumpkin spice latte or something like that. So you have a natural connection to the outside. And finally, it says that you are the wise woman
Bye, Kate.
of the grove. Oh, yeah. Look at the grace with which this woman is here. She is the wise woman. She is the crone. I don't know that you are, but you don't have to be to embody that wise woman. It says that you are the wise woman of the grove, or that you have the grace to be such. And so while you're outside, you can enjoy all of the things that are in the forest for you, including any animals you may come across, beautiful light coming through the trees. Just appreciate the beauty of the outside because it is a space for you to enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. And really quick, Kate says off to the airport. So safe flies, sweetie.
Yes. Safe flight,
Everything.
sweetie. That's right. She's on her way to Seattle.
And Leah, I think we might be all set, but I will add you just in case Aley and I have time. So I will put you in the. Okay, so back to Jackie.
Thank you, spiritual. All right.
Bugs are gone. Yes. So Jackie, wow. I'm using Colette Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Oracle. She's got so many Oracle something in her titles. I don't have the original box, but I got, wow, what cards I got? I got the Swan Queen for you. Swan's transformation, intuition, patience. I got the Lady of the Lightning. I don't know what you are attempting to create or manifest, girl, but you've got the power in
There's a
your
second
hands.
manifest card. Wow.
Total paradigm shift. So
Yep.
transformation, total paradigm shift. Then I got Gaia's Garden, uh, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. It's harvest season. So whatever you've been working on this summer, if there's something that you've been planning, time, to start harvesting. Things are starting to blossom. Things are growing. You have a lot of good stuff coming in. I also got the dream, the diamond dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity. So whatever it's all coming. The winged wise ones,
There's another
angelic help,
wise card too. Wow.
miraculous aid.
Yeah.
So your angels, your
Amazing.
fae, if because being in Ireland, I know
Yeah.
fae is very strong in your countryside and part of your
Mm-hmm.
culture. So representing fae, and I also got the shadow queen, acquiring knowledge, but also possibly an insecurity or manipulation. So just make sure that there aren't anybody in your circle that might like to use your past to kind of like manipulate, your
Mm-hmm.
emotions. But the shadow is such a powerful place that we can get our knowledge and our strength and our power from, and acquiring knowledge of who we are. It's right there in her hands. Again, lightning, you got the fire, the light, and the last one, the well watcher, wisdom again, power of the divine. So
Wow.
there's the water connection. So use that wisdom that you have and start just manifesting. It's all coming in.
Yep.
Just make sure that people aren't, you know, throwing the past up or saying, "Oh, but if you really, you would do that." Like the whole boundary thing, making sure that whatever boundaries you have for people, you
Mm-hmm.
enforce them and not allowed to be emotionally manipulated or manipulated in any other way. So,
Mm-hmm.
hi, Brenda. Brenda's going to be on my channel for the first time on this Saturday.
Excellent.
So I'm so
Excellent. Nice to
excited.
meet you, Brenda. Yeah.
And Jackie's Crystal Moon, great warning about the shit. Keep those negative people away. Yep,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enjoy, Jackie.
And I
Yeah.
want Jackie on my channel too. It's going to
Uh-huh.
be a blast. Lady of the Lightning, love that. Me too. I mean, the power is, right
Yeah.
there. And it's our power. It's what we do with it. Good or, it's there. And with you, it's just to really shock and bring everything that you've been wanting to manifest straight forward. And I think too, maybe some of that manipulation might be all these good things that are coming in. People might be like, you know, well, she's got all that, and how, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like that guilt of having the abundance of doing well, or
Mm-hmm.
moving forward. Just try to make sure that that's, you know,
Yeah.
no one tries to pull that over you. And she did say one thing: people who are just stressing me out with their crap. Yep, just, I know
It's
it's some,
everything right now is in chaos. Honestly, the world is
whoops,
in
there we go.
chaos. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Hang
easier
in there,
said than done,
Jackie.
but
Yeah.
you got the power, girl. It's all there in your
You
hands.
got the power.
Power. Yeah. Power. Power. So next, somebody I haven't read for,
Oh, okay.
astrology happenings with Sean
Chauncey?
Shaughnessy.
Yeah.
Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still here? I know it's been a while. Well, not too
Let
long.
us let us know, Shaughnessy.
So I haven't seen her talking, or they talking in the chat.
Yeah. How long
So I'm
ago
just going
was
to
it
grab a quick
posted?
sip while we wait.
Yep. Sip sip. That was at 1:15. Yeah. You might be gone. Yep.
Oh no,
Oh, she
she's
is
here.
here. Shaughnessy. Okay.
Shaughnessy. Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
Alrighty.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're still here.
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty. Ooh. And I'll go ahead and put you in the
Hot seat.
seat.
Okay.
First Gerald says, "Let me embiggen you." For me, I like to say, "Let me
As
put
long
you
as
in the
you as long
throne."
as you don't say that I'm bigly,
Oh,
because
big.
somebody else says that, I don't care for it.
She said, "Oh God,
It's not even a word.
honey, that those words are going to go down in history."
They
Oh,
are.
good
They are.
Lord.
And what is it? Kofifi? Remember
Oh,
Kofifi?
Kofefe.
Kofifi.
Whenever Shanna are out, we have extra money for. She goes, "You want to go to Starbucks and get some Kofefe?" I'm like, "Okay."
Kofifi. Oh Lord.
Okay,
All
astrology
righty.
happenings with Shauna.
So Shauna, the first one I pulled is Lionheart. This is from the Oracle of Delphi. A Lionheart, and I love this. It's the warrior there, but look, this lions, and he's not really afraid of him, even though he's got him on both sides. So it's saying you will prevail, you will endure. So be very daring and confront whatever it is that's bothering you in the energies of this time. If it, whether it be people, whether it be problems, whether it be a new situation, but you've got the sword and you've got the shield, so you are covered. So make sure that you know that. The second one is the awakener. It's also saying to fortify, soar, emerge, and strengthen yourself. I love this because it really does go along with it. It's like fight off whatever it is that's bothering you. Make sure you realize that you're coming to an awakening and you're fortifying yourself and moving forward, and you're emerging as a much stronger person from whatever it was that you were dealing with. Finally, the last one says medium. And I love
Ooh.
this. It says culminate, consult, connect, and convey. So you have, again, you have the power, even though I know that we just were talking about that earlier, but you have the power. You are the conduit. You are the medium. And since you're an astrologer, you already know that you know where to find the answers to things and how to convey, and you consult with other people and you connect with other people and they love you. So keep it up and enjoy it, because it's coming up on the first of the year. I hate to say that, but after it, we only got 4 months left or something, and people will be asking for more astrology charts to be done. So there you go. Good luck, honey.
All righty. Wow, Shauna.
Mm-hmm.
First card, Eight of Swords.
Ooh.
So there is something that you are keeping yourself from moving forward doing. And the next card I got for that, and it makes sense. Here, let me find the other card for, because I used two decks. So this card really made me understand that. I got mindful, groupthink. So I'm feeling like
Mm-hmm.
there may be all these other people's thoughts, ideas, opinions, and they're interfering from how you want to move forward and what you think. So be careful that you're not holding yourself back. I have the Ace of Swords again. How majestic. And I asked for a clarifier from the other deck for that. And again, it gave me another sword, the Magician's Sword. So this is letting you know that you need to have confidence in your magic. And if
Mm-hmm.
you when you mean magic, that also means just your personal power. It's actually that's what magic is. It's our personal power and how we take control over our lives. So be confident in what you say, you do, be
Mm-hmm.
authentic, be, yeah, walk, when they say speak your, walk your walk and talk your talk, that kind of thing. Be in that power. Don't get too caught up in that um group think. And I believe you are making that effort, that you are moving past that, because I did get a closing door,
Oh,
completion.
okay.
So you're walking away from it, you're closing that door behind you. You do have your guardians there with you,
Mm.
transpersonal. So the watchers, your guardians, they're
Mm-hmm.
all there to say, if like the two lions, that we're here, because this one here is almost lion-like as well. So they're letting you know that they are there, your support team, your protection, who you work with, and being astrology. This could also represent the galactic family if you work with any specific, Arcturian, Pleiadian, Lyrian, whoever you work with or connect with. This could also be um, terrestrial, extraterrestrial,
Mm-hmm.
and the last card I have is initiation, the crossing. So whatever it is that you're doing, continue doing it. Leave that all behind, because you are moving forward into something beautiful, brand new. There's that beautiful portal.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. There
So
you go.
have a wonderful, and I think a lot of these readings too are really good for a collective, because a
Yeah,
lot of us are all experiencing these same,
we definitely are.
energy
Yeah.
patterns that
Oh,
we
good. I'm
all are.
glad, Shauna say. That's good. That's good.
That's what I good.
Good.
I'm glad.
So Leah wants to know if we can do her. She just wants to know if she's going to be going back to school. I think that was her question.
Okay.
So
Well, we have one more. So,
we do.
yes.
Oh,
I no. Wait a minute.
it's
Or was
her.
that the last
It
one?
was just me making a thing at the end. That was the other one. Mary wanted me to.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. Mary wanted
yeah.
to know. So yeah,
So yeah, we can do Leah.
let's
Yep.
do Leah. Let
Okay.
me take that down. So
Yep.
Leah wants to know if she's going to go back to school.
You know
Back
I'm going to
to
tell you to
school.
do it, girlfriend.
Yep. Oop. Yep.
You know that this professor wants you back to school. Too cool for school.
And
Um.
Mary, you are right. Spiritual
Yeah.
sword to shut that chitter chatter off. Yes. That monkey
Yes.
mind, that group think, that
Yeah. It's
assistant.
hard to do. Yeah.
That's why I don't watch the news. I don't have cable. I don't.
I know.
No, I got my
I
my
know.
YouTube family here. I watch my art
Huh.
videos, and that's all I need.
That's right. All right, Leah. It's a double-edged sword. That's what I get first. And it says here that if you might have, it might be some good and some bad that comes from it. And I don't mean bad like rotten bad, but just, it might be that you only can take one class, or it might be that the only class that you want to take is on a night that you have another commitment. And maybe I don't know what the reason is, but it's a double-edged sword. In other words, there's good and there's bad. So you might have to take the good with the bad, or maybe you won't like the teach. I don't know. But look, I got the Buddha. That's my favorite because I'm a Buddhist.
There you
It
go.
says here you're fulfilling your destiny by doing it, and it's a positive thing. So I think that double-edged sword really is also something really good that you can deal with, even if that means you only take one class. Finally, it says you're guaranteed success and victory. You got the crown. There's nothing better than the crown on your head. So I would say to try it if you can. Go for it, you know?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, Leah, think I kind of understand why it might be a little difficult to go back to school, because let's face it, school is expensive. It's a hell of a lot more than
It
what it was
is.
when I went. So I'm
Yep.
getting a lot of cards that have to do with pentacles and wealth and assistance. So I have the
Oh.
five of pentacles. So right now you may be looking at, how am I going to afford this? Am I only going to be able to afford one class?
Well, there's
At
that
this
double-edged
time,
sword.
it
Yep.
might be. So let's look
Mm-hmm.
at this as focusing on one class,
Yep.
because right now you're going to have your tree is growing, but you're
Mm-hmm.
going to have to be patient. It's still, look at the kitty. Even the kitty's patient. And the crows there,
Right.
and they're just like, and crows are wisdom. Like, that's not a
Mm-hmm.
crow. I'm not sure what that bird is. Allison would probably know. She's just good with the birds, or maybe rain.
Uh-huh.
But the tree. This is the money tree, basically. And you're kind of looking at, like, okay, there's that one pentacle again. But with that one pentacle, I did get the Ace of Pentacles, and those little wolf pups. They are so cute. So, wolves are about, staying strong, courageous family. So there may be something coming where you can only afford one class. You might have to
Mm-hmm.
reach out to a family or maybe an institution. And I think that would be something like financial aid. I did get the Horse King, assistance and
Mm.
control. So
Okay.
you have control um, over your finances, but you may need to ask for some assistance, somebody that you know. And the other card I got is the Diamond Dreamer again, material
Mm.
wealth and true prosperity. So
Awesome.
just putting that out there, manifesting it. It might take a while, but little bit at a time. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I understand the financial, but
Yeah.
maybe just focus on maybe a community college, taking a course here or there, or if it's
Yep.
like things online. Ask the people who are doing courses, do you have a scholarship I can apply for?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are
There's a lot out there. There really
yes,
is. Yeah.
for all types of classes,
Yep.
spiritual, academic, university, all that. So just do your research, find out financially if you can apply for any programs. And if you can and you don't understand them, there are also community organizations in the community that are paid to help you through the government to be able to help you fill them out. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just take your time, look at everything, and be sure you know what it is that you want to, do. Take baby steps like that tree, one at a time, you know.
One at a time. There you go.
So I
All
hope
right.
that helps. So I'm just going to make sure that I have everything unstarred. And so here we go.
Okay, so on the 15th, which is a Friday night, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern, I'm on with Val and Marina, and we do satiric look at politics. We just really want to have fun, and so we try not to be too serious, and we use some of the crazy cards, like the yeah. So it's not meant to
The deck of
hurt
character.
anybody's feelings, but it's meant to really let your hair down and just have a good time. So if you can come by, please do. We'd love to see you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for asking. So,
Mhm.
everybody, we are at the hour, so this is perfect.
Yep.
Everybody, thank you for joining
Thank
Aley and
you.
I this
Thank you,
afternoon.
Heather.
Aley, thank you for
Oh,
joining
I had
me,
a good
being a
time.
guest. I
Yeah.
did
Thank you.
two wonderful readings. And
Uh-huh.
as always, Allie's link is in my description. And when you click on there, it'll take you to her page, and you can see all the wonderful options for private readings, for Amazon. Everything is all right there under her
Yeah.
channel about page. So
Thank you. Thanks, Heather.
thank you, everybody. Just really quick, I will be on a little bit later. Speaking of Val and Patricia Heaslip is actually helping me. I'm going to be the next
Oh,
artist
that's
that they
right.
support
Okay.
for the raffle and giveaway. So tonight at 7, I'm going to go live on Val's channel. I believe it's Val's channel. And I am going to be speaking about this little guy right here, an
Uh-huh.
original that
Beautiful.
I created. And
Oh, I
this is going
love
to go
it.
up for like an auction raffle.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to be talking about it and how you can enter if you like. And that is going to be at 7 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, Alice and I are going to be going live. Claudia from Cat Mama Mia was supposed to be our guest, but I did get a text a little while ago saying she's not feeling well, so she's not going to be able to make it. But still, come by, say hi to Val,
Yeah.
Patricia, and I at 7, and then Alice and I at 8.
That's
And
fabulous,
Allie,
Heather. I just love your pic, that your painting. It's beautiful.
yeah, I got lots of them,
Enjoy.
so it's nice to help
Enjoy.
start,
You are
giving
very
these all out
talented,
too.
lady.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. So, everybody, thank you again. Have a great evening, and we'll see you on another live.
That's
Bye.
right. Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Yes.